whole damn pot
My
of it.
husband eat whatever.
I told you why you put sugar in the spaghetti. I was just like, my bad, I keep forgetting because I make it with sugar. So I think that day he never can tell.
You just be seeing me. You just be seeing me sitting there with some salt and pepper.
He went to the store, came back and made his own pot. My feelings was hurt. I looked at the trash. I was like, he really emptied the whole pot. Like nobody else could get none.
Say that's the quickest way to break a girl's heart is to throw their food away.
Man.
He's like, especially if
I don't know if I'd have went that far.
No sugar and
I'm surprised you took it that
I don't put sugar in my grits. I do not put sugar. I load it with butter.
But yeah, with butter and
salt and pepper.
You don't put sugar in rice though?
In your grits.
I don't. I don't like sweet grits.
Gotta have butter and sugar in the grits.
See, now you put sugar in your grits.
Yeah, sugar in the grits and the rice.
I'm a butter and extra pepper.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a butter and extra pepper. It's so good. I made some this morning actually.
I eat it every day. Cheese grits with extra butter. extra pepper.
That was a.
Yeah, I gotta try it with the sugar and the butter.
Yeah,
just a little. Do a little instant pack. Try a little instant pack.
I knew that was Let's see what this one does. Okay, so let's debate. When you have a significant other and y'all live together, should the lady pay half of the rent or the bills, or should the man pay all of the bills and the utilities? I got comebacks for everything that everybody's gonna say. So, do you think? Let me say what I think first. I think it is okay if he can afford it, meaning really be able to afford it when he's not stressed out. Mm-hmm. And, he can still maintain everything, things like that. And if he got it, then why not let him pay it? Right. But I feel like these days some women make more money than their men, or they make equal. Mm-hmm. And then I say also, if you don't want him stressed out, half-assing you, not being able to do this, some men step out, because they got so much on them, and you do help. Because you want a healthy relationship. Okay. So y'all meet each other in the middle. Right. But what if your significant other has less than you? Mm-hmm. Do you take on more of the bills being the lady?
You want me to go
Anybody,
first?
Anybody.
I'll go first. So in my situation,
right, she's married.
Yeah. I am, but I am married, but I'm a woman at the end of the day. I'm a woman before I am anything. So I am you. So we gonna leave like the whole marriage situation out of it. Yes, I am married. Shout out to Bae. But how we do things is like everything just go into. We got 4 different accounts. So everything just goes into 4 different accounts, and we just pay. We don't look at it as in I pay half, he pay half. We pay. When you're in a relationship, y'all become as one because what you lack, the other one need to pick up, and vice versa, because y'all are together. Right. You won't look dumb if you over here talking about him to your girlfriend instead of helping him, and that's what's wrong with a lot of us women too. Like you have to learn how to. It's a generation thing, to be like our parents. Shout out to our parents and grandparents who's been married, for 50, plus years. I just feel like the relationships nowadays is really, really different. And
I say it all the time.
And people be so quick to, run out to go through the same thing with the next person and the next person and the next person. Like, and don't get me wrong, like some people are meant for you and some people are not meant for you. Right. But I just feel like, in my situation, we don't look at it as we pay half in anything. Everything goes into separate accounts for certain things. Whenever he ready to swipe the card, he can do whatever, and same with me. That's just for us, and that's what work for us. But it takes time to get there too. But in my opinion, besides what we do, I feel like, it's a 50-50. Yes, I do feel like it's a 50-50 thing, but not as in the money, it's 50-50. Like y'all both need to be on the same page. You can't be with somebody that's trying to elevate and you're here. That's never going to work. You have to have somebody, that's here and here. So yeah, y'all gotta, when you with somebody, y'all the team.
And it seems like your team definitely works.
Yeah, shout out to Bae. Like, I am truly blessed, and we all deserve that as women and as black women, too. Like, we deserve nothing but the best. Like, I know who we are and what we go through, and can't nobody, I don't care what nobody say, but God walk in our shoes. Like, we are dope. I want all y'all to know that, like, we are super dope. Always remember that we powerful. We are the shit. And always remember that y'all beautiful black queens, and keep doing y'all like y'all bosses too. Like, I'm so proud of y'all.
Yes,
shout out to us.
That's why I love her. Like, literally, her energy. Do you feel it? Did you get it? Did you catch it? So powerful. Like, she says everything is perfect. Like, not just perfect, but they try. Like you said, y'all keep y'all things together. and y'all work it out together. And I love that because every relationship ain't like that.
And we're not perfect, like, don't get me wrong, but we just
Right,
choose
right,
to
of
share or not
course,
to share,
right.
you know, but we've been together 16 years, and I
It
wish I could break
works,
the generational curse. Like, we've been through a lot, you know, it
Right.
ain't always been sweet, it ain't always been peaches and cream,
Right.
but we are here, you know, and we are here to stay.
That's it.
Making it happen. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
See, I like the way she said.
Yeah,
what she
I
said,
love the
you
way
know
she
what
said
I'm
it as
saying?
well. Good.
Love that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My
man
man
said
said
that.
that.
Love
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Right, man said that.
Yeah.
What's your take on?
Right.
How do you feel about the whole thing? Should he pay half, or should he pay everything, or more like what she said?
I know I'm making guys mad. I'm making guys mad right
Probably
here,
me, bro.
Probably gonna be him that get mad.
but I figure like this: as a man, you gotta have. I mean, but this goes for everybody, but specifically as a man, you gotta have a roof over your head and all that stuff anyway.
Right.
So if you choose this woman to take this woman and bring this woman in your house, then you know what I mean, you continue to do what you need to do. Now, if she want to do something extra to help, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also, I take care of all the basic necessities.
Right.
Now, yeah, go get your job and stuff, because when you want your hair done, your nails done, don't ask me for none of that shit.
Right,
I'm speaking for the men, don't ask me for none of that shit. That's what you work for.
Hey, that's a basic necessity for some women, though, bro.
Yeah, but hey, that's what you work for. Don't look for me to pay,
Right,
you know,
because I get what he's saying.
preservation of self. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
So every woman should know how to comb her own hair, paint her own nails, and that stuff you learn when you growing up. Same thing. I feel every man should at least know how to trim and line himself up if he have to, versus going to a shop every week.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, whatever your self-maintenance is, you yourself supposed to be able to maintain that. No one else, you shouldn't have to look to no one else to take care, you know, to fix your hair. You can't get your hair done because your man won't pay for it. That's absurd.
Exactly.
No one else should have that type of control over you. You know, if you require your hair to be done every week, you got to put yourself in a position to make that happen regardless if he paid for it or not. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
And you are the company that you keep. You know, you got to be on the same level, you know, as your partner. You can't be with a bum and you a boss. You know?
Right.
I see that though.
Right.
I see bums and bosses.
I know.
Man.
That's what I was about to say, and
I've
that's what I hate to
experienced
see.
You've
That's what I hate to
experienced
see. Yeah, in both ways. Like, come on, like, which one y'all want? Like, you know.
Sometimes they say it's
Keep
love, or
losing.
sometimes they can't. Or it's not that they can't, to me, find anyone else. But sometimes they get complacent in where they are in that relationship, or sometimes they get lazy and don't feel like they want to go out and they're comfortable and don't
Be losing
want to go out and look
my
for anything
connection
else, so
and
they
then it
deal
come
with
back.
it.
Right.
You know, and at the same time, sometimes they're killing themselves, though.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
and that's why I said with the woman, would you, if your man had less than you, would you just pay everything? But I know one day you want to know how it feels to be taken care of regardless.
Right.
Yeah, it's been like
You know,
that.
like you carried this for so long, like you don't want to know how it feels to be that lady, to have someone take care of you. Like you're just gonna experience that for the rest of your life being like
I
that.
feel like, you know,
It's
like
sad
my
sometimes.
husband hasn't always had everything and vice
Right,
versa here,
right.
but when you building towards that, I feel like, you know, you help your partner out. You
Right.
stick
When
with
you
them,
see them be- right,
But
right.
when you see them not doing nothing,
Right.
then what you know, standing there for, like, you know, you gotta learn how to move on and, you know, love yourself first.
We had, like, I think it was a game or maybe G Herbo. They were basically saying they're going to pay for everything because they don't want their woman to half-ass on them.
Yeah, I
Meaning-
think the game said that too.
Right, like they don't want their woman to like not give it up or not cook or not do this or not do that because she feels like she's paying half of everything, so she's on the same level with you.
Mhm.
So she doesn't have to do all these extra things that you require because she's paying half of the bills and doing this and doing that. And that probably changes attitude a little bit as
Right.
well. So they feel like that they should pay for everything so she can do everything for him, his needs, the home, and everything else.
Right.
And I'm just like, wow, I didn't really
Nope.
look at it that way.
Some people.
Like, no.
Yeah, see, I don't
some
see that
people
because,
like
like,
that.
when you get to that level, bro, half of the, like, the household stuff, the people don't even do themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right,
they don't even
and that level,
So why
right.
would you cover all of that?
Right.
Right.
You feel me? Like, bro,
Right.
you're not even gonna do the work. Like, what you
Right.
talking about? Like, why would you cook? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got shells, bro.
Exactly.
Meal prep.
That's a different
Right,
lifestyle
that's a
right
different
there.
lifestyle. So
Yeah.
that's mainly for them,
Right.
not mainly
Everybody's
for
different.
regular living people. Or
To be
whatever.
honest though, I think they do that because like you in a whole nother realm and you around like your girl around other rich people. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So if
right.
you don't provide it, they feel like somebody else gonna provide it, and they just gonna not. You know what I'm
They got
saying?
options.
They just gonna tie that
Right.
loose end up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't not doing that.
That's
Like in today in our world, like
I have to
don't
really,
think
really
it
love you.
goes that way. Like
No.
just because you're not paying it, she's gonna step out. Now you got those little high maintenance women who are not celebrities, but you know they're more
Right.
wealthier, and I think some of them are like that. Though.
Yeah. I believe it. Everybody's
Well, I
different,
like
you know.
I like for my woman to be independent, to be able to handle her own if she need to. You know what I'm saying?
What's your take on it?
I think that it definitely has to be a balance. If I were a breadwinner, which I've been a six-figure earner before, and my maid didn't have it, you know, I didn't look down on him because he didn't have it. I really looked at the whole body of who he was, his background, where he came from, and I didn't fall in love with where he came from. I fell in love with him. So there were times where I needed to hold him down. It wasn't a problem for me. But I was blessed to come from an even household, a mom and dad for 33 years.
Right.
So as a woman, I knew what it required to be with my man, to be with my mate. Because see, I saw my mother hold things down.
Right.
When my father was doing things he ain't had no business doing.
Yeah.
You know, when she said, look, do this and we'll get gold, and he decided to do something else,
Right.
and it left us broke for a minute.
Right.
I saw those differences. So coming up, I was blessed to know, okay, you know, sometimes it ain't gonna be easy, but you gotta be a give and take kind of woman. It can't be all about me,
Yeah.
you know, because all the time he's just not gonna have it. And from where we coming up, men make way less than the white man, our men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Same
so
position.
it's like, no. You can't have these false expectations and think your relationship gonna last. You just can't.
Do you think like if the lady does make more of the money, does she just not care what he has because she has it?
Hey, one thing I can say is this has brought it to like a fold where women are not sticking by their man no more because they don't financially have to like they had in the past.
That's why I said
And
you just not care.
Yeah, and that's why I think a lot of the relationships now break up so quick because it's like once the woman feels unhappy, it's over with. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
Back
like,
in the day, they would stay.
they would stay. You know what I'm
But now
saying?
it's like
over
I'm
with.
noticing that now too. Shout
It's
out to y'all.
over with.
Yes.
They're not
Get out
taking
the
nothing these
relationship.
days. Like ladies, they're out.
Get
Like,
out.
It's definitely a different
That's what they
time.
need to
it's
do.
definitely
Like,
a
you know,
different
you gotta
time, and
put
I think it's
yourself
making
first.
it harder for men sometimes to
Yeah.
keep their relationship grounded because
But
she ain't dealing with it.
At the same time, it's I feel it where
They
women,
got
you
some of
know,
them still
I feel
doing
the
it,
empowerment
though.
of
They do.
women and having what you want, but at the same time, a lot of women get drunk with that. You see what I'm saying? And it's like
And
if
they
feel,
single
if
now.
they feel
They've been single for 12 years now.
And you gotta think my generation real spoiled. So it's
Yeah.
What's your
like
generation?
like I'm 27. You feel me?
Okay,
So
yeah.
my generation real spoiled. So it's like if you do one thing they don't like, they ready to you
They
feel
ready
me?
to, they out.
And it's like, bro, we done been doing this for how long?
Yeah.
Like, and you ready to do
I think
what?
it kind of stopped at our generation, kind of like it was getting bad, you know,
Yeah.
like in the 35, you know,
Yeah,
like
it started
that's
to
when
get
it
bad.
kind of, But we gotta break the generational curse, you know, too.
And I see that's
I'm kind of guilty on that one because I used to throw them away quick. You know, what you said what to me?
Right.
Okay, I'll never answer the phone again.
Yeah.
But see, if you wouldn't do that after you've been in a relationship for like 2 years, you see what I'm saying?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they would deal with you for 2 years and then like
But
see
I
something,
think
you know.
it just depends on what it is. Like, you know,
Those facts.
it just all depends on what it is. Sometimes you do need to break up. You know, it be people who
Yeah.
You gotta give a person some space.
Don't
You gotta give them some space, let them figure out where they want to
And
be.
then, you know, sometimes that works. The space works because they learn what was needed or what was missing. And sometimes the space does work, and then
You
some
don't
people
know
like,
what
got
you're missing
everything,
until you miss
but
it.
you don't understand what they had going on in that relationship.
Right, you don't know what you have until you
And then people be like, "You got
take it away."
You don't understand.
Yeah.
What,
That's
you
why
know,
I think cheating is sometimes worth it. Like, cause sometimes people, both sides, woman and female, need to. You feel me? When they
cheating part.
it's like sometimes you need to go away.
I think
from
the
somebody.
breakup, maybe not the cheating was.
I don't know. It's
Wait,
like,
hold on, wait. Let me hear him. What?
Go ahead, money man.
it's like, cause like I'm a believer, right? And you can love multiple people. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm a believer, like you can love multiple people. You don't have to. Your love is not just catered to one person. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes you need those connections with other people to realize how much you love a person. You see what I'm saying? Like
You walking on dangerous ground.
it's like going on vacation though. It's like going on vacation. You feel me? To get back work, get back at work. You know, be better at work, be more productive
But
at
all
work.
right,
type
so, but you just learning like these people, or are you sleeping with these people? You know, each of these people that you learning yourself, because you can be cool with, like me. I could be cool with a dude and it don't be anything.
Yeah,
right.
And I don't play that, you know. So, but
it depends on the person.
Right.
I think it depends on the person. Because some people, you know, conversations can spark that. You know what I'm saying? That dopamine in your brain. But other people, they need to go all the way. You feel me? I just feel like you gotta be honest with your partner. So if you is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just as long as you let them know. You feel me? Let them make that decision on what you choose. You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like you're talking about open relationships.
Right.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
You're describing an open relationship.
Just stay single and do what you want to do.
Exactly.
That's the part.
Then
that
after you date
like,
the multiple people, figure out which one you want.
Yeah,
right.
Instead of being in a relationship.
That's the part I don't understand too. Like, you're free to make your own decisions. You 27, you should be, you know, here,
Right.
not like that, but you should be enjoying yourself and like until you're ready to settle down. So
Right.
But I was speaking like, cause I've got some people, I've been helping them out, like they've been, you know, on the rocks or whatever, and they've been together so long, and it's like, they don't know, you know how you've been with somebody so long, you lose yourself
yeah,
in that, you know what I'm saying, in the situation, and it's like both of them, like, you know what I'm saying, losing themselves, and they going back, like they don't do what they love to do, you know what I'm saying, cause they so focused on the bad shit in the situation, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like sometimes you gotta separate and have, you know what I'm saying, like talks with.
Figure out your mistakes.
Yeah, figure out what's going on. Figure out if this
I mean, I
what
think
you
we've
really
all
going
kind of
at.
been there maybe at some point, but not exactly, but at some
Right.
point to figure it out, to see what we're losing, to see what's really going on. Or sometimes I think I have talked to another guy who I thought maybe had this or maybe had that, and thought it was probably better than what I had.
mm-hmm.
And then I got to know that person a little bit better, not necessarily cheating, but got to know this person, spending more time with him. And I was just like, no, I couldn't see myself being with you. Like, no, you don't know how to do this. You don't do this. Right? You know, it's things that my relationship already had. So I just tread back.
Right.
You know, so I didn't have to cheat, but I spent more time with the person.
Right.
And also, people have to realize as you grow older, sometimes you just grow apart.
Yeah,
That does happen.
Men
that's
and
happened with
women
friends, too.
mature in
Friends,
different
too.
ways.
I'm one of them right now.
Yeah.
I know we grew apart.
Yeah. And it's no fault.
Everybody that can't,
But that
everybody
person
can't
thinks it's a
transition
fault.
together.
That person
Exactly.
You know what I'm
thinks it's
saying?
a fault. And I'm
They
just like, we
do.
just grew apart.
Right, and everybody's human, you know.
In time.
You grow, you change.
And that's
you know.
one reason we ain't friends, because you think it's a problem, and we just grew apart. And instead of you saying we grew apart, you want to be mad, angry, and spread rumors. That's exactly why we grew apart. We're not on the same
We're
level.
not on the same page. Yeah,
When we're little girls, maybe one thing, but
Right.
now that we're adult and grown women and we've grown and got to different places, we're not. We don't click like that anymore.
Yeah.
You stayed in this place and I went and did A, B,
Some
C, and
people-
D, and you just still in the same
Some people
place.
definitely get stagnant. They will not transition. They can't
Yes.
grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Some you plant
You
some
ain't gonna
seeds.
stop me from growing.
Right.
So-
You can plant some seeds.
Yes.
Same type of seed
Right.
for the same flower. Or
Right.
plant or tree.
Right. Whichever. Right.
Whatever your favorite.
Right.
One plant may grow this high.
Yes.
One plant grow this
Right.
high. Another one grow taller.
That's right.
They all the same seed, same type of plant, but they grow to different heights.
Yeah.
Same thing with people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That was a
like-
great way to put that.
I feel like it also people play seasons in your life. Like everybody not supposed to be in your life for forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
sometimes
Teach you lessons.
people be in your life for a couple months.
Just for a chapter.
Just to change both of y'all trajectory, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Change the both of y'all routes, you know what I'm saying? And that's why.
And that's what I've been meeting, like people like that, man. Like these people that's been like your so-called friend, you know, nowadays it's just different. I'm meeting people, like I just met her, shout out to this boss. She would be one of the bosses at the Bosses Extravaganza tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute. But just I've been meeting so many like dope people, man, and I'm just trying to grow, change my life. And I mean, she'll talk about herself and you know introduce herself and all like that. But it's
I know you mentioned the rabbit.
the rabbit, yes.
Tell everybody about the rabbit.
Okay, so let me talk about this rabbit real quick. So I almost been in business almost a year. It'll be May 2nd. It'll be a year I went into business. Shout out to Glam Me Out.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm pretty much like a one-stop shop. I do makeup. I make drinks. Anything for your business, labels, flyers.
Like you were saying, you need your woman to do everything. I was gonna say that in the middle. She does.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I can rap a little bit if you write me something, but I just can't sing.
But she married already.
Hey, you can sing with auto-tune. I'm an engineer. I can make you sound good.
You can make me sound good. I actually
Friend of mine, Soul just said that shit. Technology is a motherfucker. What you said? You singing on something? I said, yeah, I got some songs I'm singing on too. She said, technology is a motherfucker. I'm like, man, knock it off. You ain't even heard it yet.
Like, let me hear how I sound. I want to hear how I sound.
I got you.
But yeah, so about this rabbit,
Yes,
so I
rabbit.
didn't know about spiritual animals or anything like that. Like I'm scared of animals. So anyways, long story short, I was walking with the kids through the neighborhood a year ago, like 2 days ago. I just posted a rabbit, or yesterday, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I record everything. Like for some reason, I just like to record everything. So didn't think nothing of it. So a couple of months had passed. I had been talking about starting my business, but you know I've been scared, and I'm just like no. And so I come out my house one day. I have to be to work at 3:00 in the morning.
Right.
So I come out, and I don't know if it's this same rabbit, but I see this rabbit again. So I'm like, okay, I still don't think nothing of it. This was on a Thursday, y'all, on a Thursday. So I'm like, okay. So then I come out to work again on Saturday. I see this rabbit again, and it's by my car. So I get in the car, and now I'm kind of scared. You know, I'm not superstitious when it comes to that, but I'm like, what does this mean? So I Googled what it meant, what a rabbit had meant. And I just burst out in tears because it was just like the whole like thing was just talking to me, everything that I was going through, and I don't want to cry now. But like it was so deep, y'all. Like everything that.
It's all right.
It's meant to be, basically. Like
That's
she's
how God
walking in her path.
Y'all, when I tell you,
Beautiful.
these are tears of like joy, like y'all don't even understand. I even have a rabbit keychain. This is how serious I am about rabbits. Like I needed that, and I just seen it the other day too, and it said you're not gonna see it for a while, but when you see it again, it's gonna reassure you that you are doing the right thing and that you are going in the right path. And I cannot make this up. My husband even bought rabbit food. I swear.
She got me tearing up, Lord. I felt it in my eye coming down. Okay.
I swear he bought rabbit food for me to feed the rabbit because like he even believes in me. Like I really I have a great husband. I have a great partner. And I just been through a lot, and I just appreciate what I'm going through now and where I am at now. And I'm still not where I want to be, but
you get there.
I'm happy. Yes, I'm grateful for everything, and I've just been meeting so many like amazing people, and like I'm just happy.
That's a beautiful person.
But yes, I love rabbits, but that's more like rabbits.
Give me a hand clap over there.
I want to get a tattooed on my arm too, but yes, rabbits mean like abundance. It means growth. It means. And it's just like everything that I've been going through, and I'm writing an ebook too. So I'm writing an ebook, but I actually want to write a book, and I actually got like a lot of more dope things that's coming up. But I want you guys to get to know me a little bit more of who I am and where I come from, and you know where I'm at now and why I go so hard like I do. But shout out to God and shout out to people like y'all.
I pay attention, so that's why I wanted you to bring it up. And I read that whole thing that she wrote, and I watched the video and everything, so that's why I wanted her to speak on it.
I'm listening because every other year, this rabbit come out of nowhere. I had the same situation at my house. Every time I come out the house, he's standing in my front yard, but my driveway go along the side of my house. So the rabbit sit right there. And when I leave, he's sitting there. I come back, He's sitting there.
Wow.
And then when I go in the house, then he go back. It's like some roughage back there in the back end part of my backyard, and he go down underground. He come out. So again, I started feeding. I didn't look at it like
this was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And that's another crazy thing.
I'm getting chills.
So
like,
I started
I'm
feeding
getting
it.
It's a lot of energy.
Because they like fruit.
Yeah.
They like fruit and stuff.
That's another like crazy thing that's been happening with me. I've been meeting so many people that it's just like crazy that I can relate to in so many ways, and that's why I like networking and connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Even in a group with her, she and another lady is from like the same place. They having a whole conversation like, my last pop-up shop, it was like 4 people in there that was family, didn't even know that they was even in the same vicinity until they walked around like, damn, like it just been crazy. Like people I've been meeting coming across my path, like it just been good, man.
That was strange. Y'all listening to that because I mean now
in this room,
it makes some
literally.
sense. I can
I
put
got
some sense
chills
to it.
going through me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let her clean her face, get her back beautiful. We're gonna cut to a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we're gonna do these interviews.
All right.
Thank you. That was amazing. If you need a bathroom, it's right out there. Go, get yourself back together. Yeah, right out there. This energy, I love it. Today, I loving this energy. Literally loving the energy today.
It got like chilly in his
Yeah, literally, I was like, whoa, like feeling it through my arms and my legs. I was just like, yeah, this is amazing here.
Yeah, I see you rocking, so I got another phone name. This is the other one. This is the name, though. This is one for the lady. Pull up, my man,
You know, in the studios, bro, like, I'm tired.
Here? Yeah. Actually, that's why I just left.
They need in the deals, brother. I live.
It's over, because I'm going to go link back up with him.
I just need someone to work with right now, bro.
Okay, he out there on
I just was down here.
Okay.
Like, he just trying to work for real.
He out there on Interstate 85, Route 85, Georgia 85, but right there like Riverdale, Georgia.
Alright, that ain't that far from me, because I'm just stopped right now.
Okay,
That
yeah.
ain't that far from me, like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah, I see it everywhere too now. Black Rock did pass.
Yeah.
It's true.
Hey, what the?
I don't know what the hell going on my phone. I keep losing connection.
Is it like an Alice in Wonderland type of deal? Like what you was talking about?
Oh, okay, now I don't have to worry about filming. Cause I had my manager and his wife was supposed to be here cause we got a show back where we from. He got a show,
We gonna find out. Yeah, look, I gotta ask you all that.
But they here cause he's supposed to be filming me.
He's here.
Yeah,
Okay.
he here now.
Go get him, and we gonna move that chair over here.
I had to go back in the house.
Like, man, he got a gas. He said he gonna film him. I don't know if he wanna sit right here or we need that chair though. He got a guest that's about to film. Where you want him to sit at? To film him, like better in the corner to film him or right there? Just go this way, yeah, see if you can get that way. Move that damn light.
That's it.
It's on. Yeah, it's on today. It's been on for a minute.
This is your girl Pierre, Divine Deserving Rubber Sign, all the way from Chi-Town. I'm rocking with Atlanta family right now.
Oh, he from Chicago too. That's dope.
See you all tomorrow, Stone Mountain.
You always have some kind of crazy connection.
Some type of right. There's always some type of connection. I promise you.
Hands up. What's about my girl got that?
Yeah. And she got some amazing items.
You gonna play another song?
Nice.
I love
Yeah, because he's still out.
Alright.
What I'm gonna do is since y'all, we're gonna do y'all kind of interviews together. We're gonna do her, then do you. So we're gonna do his interview first to get his kind of out the way, and then we'll let y'all have the rest of the interview. Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem. We did have an extra camera, but it's broken. So I had to put you on her camera. So what we're gonna do is once we get her, then we'll turn the camera to you.
Okay. God,
Did he
I
go?
already
His guest be on camera?
No. His guest is filming him.
Alright.
Yeah. So after we get her, I'm gonna just go ahead and flick that camera straight to you. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
This the girl to the last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She
I think they getting on the showcase that I put them on. That one little mic.
Bro, I made a whole album this last week, bro.
I listened to a couple and I was like,
I've been recording
he
every song.
sleep. He sleep.
I already know. I record a song like every night,
Yeah.
and I've been freestyling like, you feel me?
That's so dope.
I ain't writing no more, bro.
I'm switching R&B a little bit. After I have a baby, I'm still rap a little bit, but I'm going R&B.
It's gonna be in those emotions.
I'm going R&B. Yeah.
Dive into it, real talk.
Going
Get no
R&B.
feelings.
I want to see if it could get me a different crowd, you know, a little bit, but it's going R&B. I got a little
I can't even see the
harmonization.
live button on my thing no more. It's cut off. It's not even up here.
It's sure.
Hit in the middle.
It's supposed to be
What's on your
on.
mind?
Yeah.
Hit in the middle where like you want you to post. Now look at the bottom. Sometimes you move it. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Mine on here. I see the last post you had. The
know, it cut
live.
off.
They probably took it from me for a second. You know, Instagram
They do
playing
that,
on
hear
people.
that?
No, that was Facebook.
They be playing on people.
It
They
say
say
you
people.
live right now.
Facebook on
You
Instagram.
heard me? It say you live right now. I don't know how.
They was all shit on there crying. We take her ass off of it.
Y'all she was on some other stuff, you feel?
It says you're live, though.
She
You
talking
were
about
live.
damn rabbit. What is she talking about?
No, that's just realness.
No, it's deep though.
You
Like,
gotta get you a little sexy bunny rabbit.
That's why I wanted to know. That's why I
I
wanted
have
to
it
know.
already on my phone. Look, this is when I'm about to get tattooed on my arm. I love rabbits. Like, I read all about rabbits. It's like, that rabbit was right on time. Like, it was crazy. And then when I seen it the other day, I said, like, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, I kept seeing my date of birth, and I'm just like, what does that mean when you see your date of birth? I had to Google that. Like, I was doing my job, and I take calls all day, and my birthday is July 28th. Like, everybody's birthday was July 28th, July 15th, July. I'm just like, whoa, whoa,
my
whoa, whoa,
anniversary is the
whoa, whoa, whoa.
26th.
You know, and I'm just like, what does this mean? I keep seeing it, and it's like a change is coming. And then I found out I'm with child. I was like, that was the change. I thought I was gonna get rich or something.
You
And
never get rich. Which y'all?
it was the baby. That was the change. It's a shift in the change, and that's what it meant. It's like something different is about to happen. A change is about to happen, and that was the damn change. Like, well, now I know what the change was. I couldn't figure it out for nothing, but until that, yeah. So that stuff be real. Hi. You can sit right here next to him.
He's doing a little management work for me. My man Lamont from back in Chicago.
Welcome, manager.
Yeah,
Town in the building, eh?
So this little rabbit, not the word die. I'm putting
But,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's a
You
cute.
definitely
And that's
should
what the
get that.
rabbit was like.
I saw it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
You got 30.
30
For the most part, I already
So we
got
come
this
back
one
in
loaded,
from
but
commercial.
you can get it up from that side too.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to
Oh, here we
his.
go. It's back. It's back. It's back.
It's back. All right. So we come back in. I'm gonna speak, and then we're gonna go straight to your email.
Okay.
So he came right on time.
Right. I was hoping he's like, what time? How long is it? Cause it's gonna be about 5:45 when I get there. How long is the thing? I said till 7. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, I got turned
All
around.
right. We are back. Y'all missed it. Y'all let us fuck. Y'all just don't know. We had that energy going in this building. Some real good info was just given. But anyways, y'all already know it's time for my interviews. We got both of my guests in the building. So first, we about to introduce. I don't want to say TNT 1, 2, 3. So
Big
it
bruh
is
TNT.
Big bruh
TNT.
TNT.
Yeah.
Welcome. Let the people know something about yourself.
Well, yeah, it's Big Bruh TNT for all y'all who already know. For y'all who don't know, now you know.
Now you do.
CEO of Whatever Records and Entertainment and Whatever Deliveries and Transportation out in Chicago. When you come into Chicagoland, hit me up, get with me. I got your limos, your party buses, your charter buses, whatever you need for transportation and delivery. That's that. Now the entertainment part, we got a new single out, What She Want.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. That's
Stream
dope.
it. Go stream that right now. Trust me, it's family friendly for everybody.
Love it.
You know what I mean?
It can be played anywhere if you
You
ask
play
me.
it
I love
anywhere.
it.
It's an anywhere, everywhere
Type
song.
of song,
Stream that.
yeah.
What She Want by Big Bruh TNT. We got a few more out there, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
for the ladies. You know what I mean?
We'll
And
have
for
to check
everybody.
those out too, because I definitely like that. So I'm definitely gonna check those other songs out. Okay. So is that the project that you're working on right now?
Yeah, right now, What She Want is the single that we pushing. A little later this summer, we'll be pushing Street Cruise, featuring the legendary platinum artist Young Bleed from No Limit.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there's some videos coming with that as well.
Yeah, the video is actually done for Street Cruise. I still got to shoot the one for this. The video is done. You can stream that. Street Cruise, you can look that up too. You can stream that too.
What's the feel on that? Like, Is it like
Bike.
street?
Oh yeah. That's a street banger. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a street banger for the car clubs, all you bike riders. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that.
Okay.
It's all about that. Bikes, cars. You know what I'm saying? Slingshots, having barbecues.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fun
Rims,
type
and lights.
outside.
Yeah. That's that summer joint right there.
Yeah, I love it. I always love to do a summer joint too. That's one of my favorite things to do. Always have a song for the summer.
Have to.
You have to.
Have
It's
to.
always a good look.
You gotta have a party song for the
Yeah,
ladies all
you
summer.
gotta
You gotta have that
everything.
street banger for
Right,
everybody
you gotta
all
have
summer.
something for everything.
Yeah,
The club,
yeah,
the ladies, the summer.
yeah.
You even got a winter song, you know. You're like when it get cold outside.
Right. You gotta
Yeah.
then you slow it up. When it get cold outside, you slow the
Right.
music up a little bit so people can, you know what I'm saying, get close to it.
They want to get
Yeah.
right. They in the house.
They
together.
can
So
cuddle. You know.
Right.
So that'll be that joint, my
You gotta
joint.
have a
The
song
one
for
I
the
need.
music.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
All year
believe that
round.
all year round. I do.
Yeah, that would be the joint, the one I need.
He got it.
Okay, he already ready.
He has
Yeah.
them ready lined
There
up.
you go. They ready to go. That one I need. You
Let me
can get
see.
that one too. Video not done for, but you can stream
Right.
that too. Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
He's
We
well
got it.
prepared. He has it
Yeah.
all.
We stacked and
Make sure
ready to
y'all
go.
go follow him now. Not like right now, but like right motherfucking now. Like right now. Make
Right
sure y'all
now,
follow him.
TNT 123 1_2_3
They say
on
y'all
IG.
beyond Chicago, hit him up.
Oh yeah.
I need
That
a party
man-
bus.
So we can,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
I'll move you around, treat you
You
good.
need to sign up with one of my tables, you know, Bosses Extravaganza, and I'll talk about like what I do. But pop-up shops, you heard of pop-up shops,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
why you get your business name out there more. So yeah,
That's
that'll
what's
be something dope. You know?
Okay, we can do that.
Being that you do everything that you do. What inspired you to do what you do?
Well, I've always been a visionary
Yeah.
and always been a planner. And as far as the music, to inspire me to do this music, well, I really didn't have a choice in that matter. I'm just a couple ass whooping short of having Joe Jackson for a father when it comes to the music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When I got home from school, me and my brother and sister got home from school, and you do your homework. It was a new record out by a child group back in the day.
Yeah.
He bought that record. He done been to the record store, bought that record. When you get through with your homework, you ain't going outside, get in there and learn the verse of the song. That's your part, that's your part, that's your part. Don't come out of there until you're done with it. And every family event, we had to perform at it.
Yeah.
And so I've been performing in front of crowds since I was 3.
Wow. 3. Did you wanted to or you didn't really want to?
I didn't have 10
You didn't have
back
10,
then.
back
You
then.
ain't had no say so. But I love what I do. I loved it then. I love it now.
Do you love it now?
Yeah,
Some people
I
wish
never
they had
quit.
that though, like a
Yeah.
parent to push them or to be behind them or to even, give in any input. Some people don't get that at all. They just had to do everything on their own, literally with no support.
Man, you're right. Now I let the whole world know. Now, I don't care if I'm 90, I'ma still be making some music. So get used
That's
to
a question that's always asked.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what age?
Do you stop?
Do you stop?
You don't. Music is forever. That's
I
what
think
you
people
feel.
who don't do music don't understand
Yeah,
it.
you can't
Exactly.
stop something.
It lives inside of you.
Right.
It's a feeling and when
If I
you're
did-
supposed to be doing that, it's a feeling that comes out of you. It's like that you have to do.
And when
If-
you don't do it, it's gonna depression.
Yeah, I
I've
just
been
about to
there.
say, if I don't make
I've
music,
been there.
I've been there.
I've
I've
been
had a stretch where I tried and I was like, well, I'm just gonna give it a rest. No, if I don't make music, I'm a miserable motherfucker.
Yes.
And that means I'm gonna make everybody around me miserable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
I get
misery
it.
love company. So
Right.
long as I can make music, whether I make 100 million from it or not,
Right. You still
I'm
that's
happy.
what you want to do.
That's my
regardless.
sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? That's my outlet.
Right.
You know
It's
what I'm
like some people smoke, some people drink. We like to make music. We
Yeah,
might do
like to
both,
make
but
music.
we
Right.
You
like
don't
to
put
do
it
music.
out, man. Because I got so many songs. Like I just go make songs. You know what I'm saying?
It's just what you do. Like,
Even if
it's
you don't
in
put it
you.
out.
It's a release.
See, how do y'all
It's
do
a
that?
release
Like,
of tension.
therapy.
Yeah, it's therapy. Yeah, definitely
honestly,
therapy.
I salute y'all because I can't put like 2 words together.
Well, you do it
I
very
don't know how
well.
y'all understand. Like I don't know how y'all make things rhyme. Like y'all just be doing off y'all dome. I think y'all are so talented. Like y'all are very gifted. And because I can do like 6 bars and then I don't know what to say after that.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say I've never been considered a freestyler. I can do
Right,
I can
right.
do some bars, but I never even tried or attempted to become
Yeah.
the freestyler. I'm a
Oh,
writer.
I tried.
Okay.
If it doesn't
Yes,
make
I can
sense, I mean I can come off the dome with some just throwing metaphors
Right. I
out
just
in
threw
there.
some shit together.
But
right.
I'm a writer, and I carefully
Correct.
compose.
Right.
My music is composing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I
Definitely.
compose my craft. My music has to match my words. My word, you know what I mean?
So how long do it take you to typically like write a song?
You can write it.
About an hour.
About an
But I critique
hour.
myself and go
Like,
back.
so, like, do something
It'll
that's go
change
off in
some
your
shit.
head
I'm like, nah,
that's
this
like,
sound
oh, I
better.
want to write about this, and then you just know how to make things
See,
rhyme.
what I
and
do,
make sense,
it's
and
certain music.
poetry.
With me, it's certain, and with me, it's certain music that moves me.
Mm-hmm.
So the music talks to me. If the beat, when I listen to the instrumental, that tells me where to go.
There you go. That's what it is.
I have no control over what happened. The pen, my mind started going. I put the pen in my hand and it do its own thing because I fall into the beat.
Exactly.
Yeah, and say let me give all the artists like a tip to try. Like if you got like an at home setup where you can just sit back and like record or do it on your phone, try to like not freestyle, but try to like go off the dome with it. Cause just like you said, you only can come up with like 6 bars at a time.
Yeah.
Most songs that you hear on the radio, like, they only came up with like 1 bar, half a bar at a time, and they recorded it.
And they pop it in.
Right.
And
That's new age.
I have been doing this. I
don't
did it
do
for
it
like
the new age.
I did it. I've been doing it like the last week. It's a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like the feeling that I get out of my songs when I write it. It ain't the same that I get when I freestyle. Like the flow ain't even the same. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a different vibe.
So when you chop and screw it up, you like that better?
Not really chop and screw. It's just like you say like half a bar, and then you will come in and record the next bar, and then say to finish the bar out. So it's like you coming up with the song while you in the booth.
Sometimes when you write,
so it's like you write.
I see what he's talking about. Yeah, he recording the song bar by bar.
Yeah, so it's basically like you write. You know how you write bar by bar? It's basically because you basically freestyle your next bar when you write. So it's basically like you writing, but you're not
writing it down, writing on paper. Yeah,
freestyling out, and it's a lot like. Because even if you scratch the idea, you can hear it right then. You see what I'm saying? So you go ahead and scratch it. Or you can go ahead, you feel me, and keep it going. Or say it again, or say it a different way. And then move on to the next line. Yeah. And it's like the songs come out like...
Yeah. There's some people that do that. But I got some guys that would stand... I got some guys that would sit and freestyle the whole song. We've done shows in Chicago where one of my buddies for years, one of my brothers in the industry, he was so good with freestyling. His name is D.A. Smart. Mm-hmm. He never wrote anything. He had a hit song back in the 90s, Walk With Me, for Chicago. It was an anthem. Yeah. And we would do shows, and he would literally stand on the stage and say, who want a song about him? He had a live producer back there, had his the Yamaha keyboard with his beats and stuff in it. He played, the motif.
That's my shit.
The motif. And he would do everything live. Wow. Nothing pre-recorded. And he would ask people, who want a song about you? And he would literally do a whole song about whoever stand up in the audience, come up, he'd tell them come, and then he'll...
You know who else is...
That would be his whole show.
Papoose.
Yeah.
Yes.
He made songs about the freestyle about the...
He a monster.
But see, look, one thing about...
He is a monster. Cassidy a monster.
That's the homie. Shout out to Cassidy.
Shout out to Cassidy and Papoose. Man, I ain't never seen nothing like
that. Whole freestyle vibe thing started, you know what I'm saying? It was major out there on the East Coast. That was a big thing to be able to do out there. And that's why people... I just never practiced it.
Right. He does not really.
I never was into the... the metaphorically speaking.
I didn't know what I was saying, so that's fine.
I've always been, when I open my mouth on music, but I'm talking fun and good time, even on my hardest records. Yeah. Street shit. I'm still giving you some food for everything I say. Is something for you to take away from this song.
Right. Since you said that.
Everything.
Who are your influencers? Like, who influenced you, like, musical wise? Like,
ooh.
Since you said that, I'm just like,
it's so many. But I'm more on the lyricist. Well, musically, I was inspired back in the day on the hip hop side with, of course, Rakim, because I'm in the lyrics more so the beat. I love a good beat, but man, when you gotta have some food for thought. Rakim, Cube, Scarface, a monster. You know what I'm saying? He was like a modern day Curtis Mayfield is what I put face in the class of, because no matter how hard his music is, he giving you some of that heart, real life lessons in those songs, like you would get from Eddie Kendricks, and all them back in the day. James Brown was hard too.
What's some young artists you like you listen to, you fuck with, like
now today?
Yeah,
with the new generation?
Yeah.
I got some a nice little lineup. I fuck with the NBA YoungBoy.
Okay.
Yellow Beezy. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorites.
With the people,
the baby.
You need to try out G Herbo.
Okay.
If you ain't never listened to G
G Herbo from the shot with me. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard him.
I know that. Yeah.
I've been listening to Herb since before y'all was listening to Herb. Yeah. I mean, all them little guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, nookie to the head.
Right.
I'm talking about other people that, you know, I haven't really. Yeah, LL.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Run DMC, all the old schoolers, you know, KRS-One. Like I say, I like to take some food for thought. You know, I like a good beat, but no matter how hard I say, you know, I'm gonna take this with you. You know, if I say it hard, that means because I felt it hard. Right. You know what I mean? So.
Have you in the industry ever run into any like pros and cons? Of course, we have pros, but what are some of the pros and cons that you have faced in this industry?
Ooh, okay.
We all do sometimes.
Yeah, the pros is just my love for it, and then how it go down. The cons is how this industry is.
Yeah, we do, especially these days.
Yeah, there's no way to get around it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you go through the bullshit just with just with anything. The cons just don't. You gotta get through the bullshit. Yeah, you good. You got good. You take it for what it's worth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For what it is. This comes with the territory, so you prepare yourself for the worst. Then it's hard to fall when you already prepare for the worst that can happen before you get into anything. Tell me about it. So I try to tell people all the time, man, you prepare for the worst, you can't fail.
But some people like you're negative.
Yeah.
But no, I'm being real.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm after, so that's the prize.
Right.
Now going for this prize, what can happen? What's the kickback?
Right.
Okay, this can happen. That's the worst thing that can happen. Okay, so I'm gonna prepare for that.
Right.
So anything else that happened in between, it ain't shit.
I was prepared for it.
Right, I'm prepared for it.
And if it didn't happen, hey, I was still prepared for it.
Right. Like, before somebody go rob a bank, try to rob a bank. Okay, what's the charges? If you go do something criminal, you want to know what the charges, what's the penalties, you know what I'm saying? Right, you're going to go to jail. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's the worst case scenario? If I get caught, okay, I'll be looking at this much time, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, fuck it, it's worth the risk. You know what I'm saying? That's how some of them, that's why some they say it's worth the risk.
It was worth the risk.
Yeah,
Or that prize was worth it.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I'm going to do 3 years, I'm going to do 5 years.
Right.
Or I'm going to have to pay this much. You got people out there that say, hey, 5 years ain't so bad if I can get away. If I get away with $750,000, $750,000 in there.
Get out,
I get as long as I get away with half of it. Yeah. I'll sit those 5 years and then come home to some good money. You got people that think like that. Just to keep it real with you.
Well, I grew up with people that thought like, man, we finna go do this. I don't even know if it's against the law.
And not, You got prepared.
They like, damn, I'm this much time for this.
You should have thought about that before.
That's why I say that's that OG knowledge, bro. We ain't grow up with that.
Like, right. Think about the consequences before you do what you do. And prepare for the worst consequences. Okay, I'm gonna need this to do. Okay, this was over and over because they think they're gonna keep getting away just because you get away with it.
Sometimes you get away with it, right? You're like, shit, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
That's like all they
you ain't get away with it, right? You ain't get away with it. You just ain't get caught yet.
Cheat again, So same thing, So if you weren't doing what you're doing, what else would you be doing? If you didn't have the limousines, if you weren't doing the music, is there anything else that you're interested in? What would you be doing?
Ooh. It's whatever. So.
We got a brand for everything.
He said it's whatever.
Automotives, I'm real good with my hands and stuff. I've been working on cars all my life too, so I probably open up another mechanic shop. I had one.
Another, okay.
Yeah, I had one. I closed it down, but I still got all my tools and stuff. So worst case scenario.
I'll jump back into that.
Yeah, I still got. My clientele, they still like, man, you ain't working on the car yet? No. No. I'm tired.
Right. Gotta do that right now.
Yeah.
It's a different world
You're
for
a
the
boss.
cars too, cause like half the time you gotta plug your car up into a computer to see what's even wrong with it.
Yeah.
These
bro.
newer cars,
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I got all that. Yep, I got all the shit. Tire changing machines, all that shit.
Yeah.
I need to do something with that shit.
You do, cause that's the
Closet
It
is
is.
sitting in my
The
garage.
equipment that some people want, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a business
Yeah,
that'll
that-
always be there.
Yeah. Right now-
Always, man. Always.
Right now the key is not tell everybody, man, get your feet into some of this dirty. Get yourself some land, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
Find yourself a
preach
little
that to my
chunk of
daughter all the
land.
time.
Even an acre. You know, nobody
No matter
needs
how much
more.
it is.
I know y'all look at the big houses and stuff
Right.
everywhere with all the, you got 15 acres. Nobody needs 15 acres to live on nothing. Yeah, buy you an acre.
Mm-hmm.
That would accommodate every fucking thing you need to live. A quarter of an acre is more than enough to put everything you need for the living space, and you'll have a lot of land to do whatever else you need to do exactly
Right.
to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. At least
Get yourself some land, man. At least an acre.
Yes. Amen to that.
I agree 100%.
100%.
100%.
On some of this earth.
Yes.
So
That's
all
right.
these things, you know, we asked those questions earlier about 50-50 and the couples and things. Are you single?
No, I'm married.
He's married.
Shout out to the married couples.
Shout out to the married couples in here.
And shout out to everybody though. No shade to the single couples.
Right, no
you know,
shade.
I ain't even, I ain't like that. Y'all know I ain't like that. But shout out to, just everybody who happy, man. Shout out to everybody.
Right. I'm actually.
Well, goddamn it, all you single motherfuckers, go out there and find you somebody and hold on to them.
I've been with my guy like almost
Because y'all cause a lot of, problems out here.
That's okay. We can get married until our 10th year anniversary. So
Okay,
it's
so,
just when
okay.
when you're gonna be ready.
I've always been afraid
My
of that.
my husband's mom
What,
had
marriage?
passed away.
Yeah, I
and
feel
that's
like
how I knew
sometimes-
that he was
Yeah, me
ready to
too.
be a husband.
That is like
So,
not
yeah,
controlling, but I feel locked down. I think because I've always been able to do what I want. I've always been this
Right.
outgoing person to do all these things, and I feel like if I get married, it's like conclude, a little bit. And so if I've always been kind of,
But it's not.
It's not.
It depends on.
It's not, I think how
It
I
depends
feel,
on the
feeling
relationship
like
you
it.
have with your mate.
Yeah, and
And I don't have a
and
bad relationship. I don't think it would be like that. It's just I think here.
It's more so
Yeah.
too. I know what you're saying. It's more so that God will bless you and your significant other better than what He is doing now. Like that's how I looked at it. Like I knew because we didn't get married till our 10th year being together,
Right.
but we were still young and stuff like that.
Right.
But I knew once I got married, like it was different. It was the same, but it was different. Like I felt like okay, it was more. I mean, a sin is a sin, but I don't know like how to explain it, but it just felt different that I knew, okay, I was married and that's what it was supposed to be. So you can tell the difference. So just because you've been, with them 11 years is when y'all ready. I feel like it ain't no time limit once to when,
Right.
you decide to marry somebody. But it
I
do
can
be
see
messed
being
up
older
being
together,
with somebody
definitely,
for that long and then y'all don't get married. That be the messed up part about it. But
That's what remember the people I was saying about my people, like that's one of the problems. Like she feel like they been together like 11 years and she like, when you gonna marry me? I'm like, bro, you kind of need to fix what's going on, bro, before you think
yeah,
about
like
marriage.
that's just reason. That's another thing I don't be
That
understanding
ring ain't gonna
either.
stop though. Like y'all fighting,
Right,
like
right,
y'all
right,
gonna be fighting
right.
with that ring on your finger. That's not
If you
gonna
got other
stop.
issues
And
already,
I've
you're gonna
seen
continue to
couples
have it. You
get
gotta
married
straighten
and
those out
then
first.
bullshit.
Yeah. No, but it is some women, you know what I'm saying, like that really wants to be married, like,
And that's what
really
it was.
wants
She
Yeah.
just wanted to be married. And
Yeah,
he cheated on
right.
her right after the wedding. I'm just like,
Yeah.
we was cheating before.
But if all that drama is behind a ring, when you have a lot of drama behind a ring and it's causing all the issues, I think that's kind of shallow. That kind of make me back up. Wait a minute. The ring ain't got nothing to do with the way we feel about
Right,
each
it's
other.
what
I
just
be
comes
trying to
with it to let the outsiders know that
Yeah.
you
That's
are
what
Yeah.
That's why that be my point.
This is a natural thing first. Let's get it right here first. We had to connect here first. I don't give a damn about none of these
Exactly.
things.
I
None of
don't
this
even
shit.
wear my
Right.
ring half of the time, so the ring really don't even mean the thing. It's all about
The heart.
That's it. That's it. It's all about the commitment.
What I do, I wash my hands all day long, putting on gloves.
And
so
the
it
Lord.
touch
Right,
well.
right.
So yeah.
But I feel like it's just like, and it's my generation, right? I'm not, because my generation really fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I just too. Because I would say something, but I think she might be watching.
Like,
'Cause she got the fly. You know what I'm saying? She might be watching.
And it's like, bro,
you know, I say
On the
some
wall
shit.
somewhere.
But she know if you watching, you know I say some shit. I ain't scared, goddamn it. I let you see my eyes.
It's whatever.
And it's like people nowadays, it's like they not really getting married for the
Right, the
the
right
fun.
reason.
They getting married for
For the
like
wedding,
to show the world that you know what I'm saying.
I got it.
Exactly. To keep up with the Joneses for appearances. That's the it's shallow. It's you have to connect
And I ain't that type
here.
of-
No,
first.
me.
It's
That's
gotta be
been
me.
married.
It's gotta be you for me and me for you.
That's why I
And
like
us
too,
for
I
we.
take the marriage
You know what I
out
mean?
while I'm still a woman, like, you know,
Right.
I'm married, I'm happily married, but I don't be like I don't be one of those ones, my husband.
I hate people like that. That my husband. Shut the.
Hey, and
Shut
this
up.
gonna be a little
I hate that.
controversial, but
Well, goddamn it, if you look and talk about me,
Say my name.
Say my
You're
name.
supposed to, but not do it as in, you know, like when you talk to a single person, like some people do it to, you know, mushing it other people's face. Like,
Yeah.
don't do it like that, you know, like it's cool, you know.
I see a girl who just got married and that's all she goes, my husband all day. I'm just like, we
Cause
know. He was just in her inbox. Shut up. You look stupid. It just,
you're right.
Oh yeah, that'd be the sad.
that's the sad one. But
That's the sad
I okay, you're married. I understand that. But I don't think you should just keep pushing it out there like that. You know?
They be the ones trying to sneak throw it in some of their friends' face
yeah, when
that they ain't
doing
got
that,
a man or
it's
something.
another,
Right.
yeah, it's somebody.
Say, I would
Yeah,
say
that's some other
something real,
bullshit. That's that
like,
petty shit, right?
young
Yeah.
person thing, you
The
feel me? But like, I don't really like the government, right? And I don't feel like the government.
This nigga,
should-
they finna come kick it.
Yeah, it's like,
He
I don't
feels.
think the government should be able to sanction my bond with my soulmate. You see what I'm saying? Like, I
Who you
don't
think
feel
should do it then?
me and her, like, or the person that we are spiritual advisors. So I don't feel like you got to go to the government to, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that makes nothing official. Like, they don't make y'all bond
Right, it's the
official,
piece of
Your
paper,
marriage
right.
certificate. That's
Yeah, like, I don't feel like
A lot
you
of
need
people
to-
feel that way,
like,
but
I don't
that
know.
came about after some time.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like that.
I think it's
years
just like
ago,
I think I
previously.
like my little marriage thing. I think it's just cute. It look like a something you accomplishing that you know.
I feel
Just
it.
Buy
don't
you
put
some
it up.
land.
Just put it up somewhere. When you
Buy you some land in unincorporated territory, and then you can set it up and do it however you want. Cause they can't nobody come tell you do
Nothing.
nothing.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Then you got to go to the
The
courthouse.
government don't have
You
nothing
got
to
to
do
get
with
these
your love
papers.
for
You
your
gotta,
wife, so it's all good. You know, that's just how the law is.
right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so since you are here on Next Up now, why are you next up? Oh, he said a little part.
Simply because I'm that nigga though.
Because so of course we're gonna
No,
ask
I
you
put my
wrong.
work in. I'm
Right.
next up because I put all my work in. I paid my dues a long time, man. I've always been underground. I never even attempted to go commercial. Never even. I was at the radio station
Right.
and never won. And I was an artist then and never was concerned in putting my music on air. I like to put other people's stuff on air because
Right.
I was underground shooting. Because when I listen, when
Like
I speak,
Ludacris, yeah.
when I speak, and I hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hit 'em. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They don't.
They don't like
The
it.
man, they don't like. They don't like how I really
Right.
come, how I really get down.
Right.
So I had to commercialize some shit to, do what I'm not probably saying too much. Now they go like, well, we ain't finna write that check for his ass now because he got some other
Right.
shit hidden for us. But
Right.
they already know
Science
that,
delivered. Okay.
right? So it's just my time.
Yeah.
It's just my time. I'm
Everybody
well.
got a time.
Yeah,
Everybody.
It's your turn, right?
it's my turn.
It's my
You know what I
turn.
mean? I'm well rounded.
You
I
waited
got
for that, yeah.
I got music for every walk of life.
Yeah.
With every situation.
You can tell when it's your time.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be denied. They can't deny me because but we don't
Things are
want
a
to.
little easier.
Because if I meet with you and you say, well, we're not looking for this hardcore, this street stuff. Okay, well, here you go right there.
Right. You got
Go to conscious
this.
shit right there.
Right.
Yeah, that got conscious shit for you right there
So they
too.
can't knock it no
Yeah,
matter
but
what. Like,
this
you got
too
something.
conscious. This is awakening in the people. We don't want to. Okay, well, fuck it. Hit the party shit. Then that's what you want to invest your money in. There go the party shit.
Right.
It's all hot music, so it can't be denied. The sound is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't need nobody to tell me that. Oh, you good? You sounding all right? Nah, don't pat my back with that because I've been doing this shit for years. I know that much already. I know
Right.
my shit is
That-
done
I
right.
know- I
You
know
don't have to
that
tell me.
part.
I'm not looking for nobody to.
Right. don't need
I know my shit right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm doing. I got too many years
You
in it.
damn right.
What do you want to do business wise?
Right. That's the part that I need.
Right.
I don't need that part.
Right. I don't need your critique. Your
Right. Like,
critique.
I don't
I'm
need that.
my
Keep your
hardest
2 cents
critic.
for that. Right.
Right there.
And
I'll
you've
sit
been
on
in places where they critique it and everything, so
Yeah.
you know exactly
Yeah.
what is needed.
When I step on stage, I see the response from the crowd, and when I play the music before I even start promoting or doing anything with it, I see the response from the people. I let the
Right.
people decide once the music is done. And I say, yep, that's a hit, but I may not move on it yet. I'm put, like I say, I stack my chips.
Right.
That's why we ready. We ready. You know what I'm saying? We ready. I'm like,
Yeah.
like 30 songs in, that's ready to go.
That's ready to see. He
Back
got
to
them
back
lined
right
up,
now.
Ready.
Right now.
I like
And with
that.
no delay. You know what I'm saying? I can drop a song this week.
You just keep
I
dropping
can
back
drop
to back.
another, yeah. But you know, you have to give each song a single a chance to bubble.
Right.
And once that single bubble, then you move on to the next single. But I don't have to rush.
Right.
I wouldn't have to rush to get into a studio other than to just brush some shit up
Right.
for like the next 5 years. I could just drop. The catalog is already stacked and ready to go.
That's
My hand already, I done stacked my deck. I'm gonna play the cards. You know?
right. Basically, you just waiting for.
That's
you
it.
Just, I
That's
love
it.
it.
What type? What you looking for? What type of genre music you
Got
looking
it
with?
all.
Come on, it's whatever. What you looking for? That you want
That's
that?
on aisle 3. That's on aisle
Right.
5.
Exactly.
You got it. Yeah.
It's a warehouse of
I
music.
love it. I
Songs,
freaking love
yeah.
it. As an artist, give me 3 words to describe you before we end your interview. Take a breath.
Strong, loyal, creative.
Great.
All right now.
You said loyal? Oh,
Yes.
You loyal to this game, definitely.
Yes.
I like it. I like those 3. I was trying to put them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those. I've heard a lot of different answers. Could imagine.
That was a smooth one though. He did that shit so smooth.
He did it so smooth that it took me some time to
You feel me?
get it. And he said it so smooth and you would have thought he said it too fast.
you said loyal.
It's like I can get those. I sometimes I like to put it together with what you got going on, everything you've been saying and your music, and I'll be like, okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it definitely. So again, let everybody know where they can follow you at, where to get your music, how to catch you in the Chicago with the limos, everything you need. Let the people know.
Big Bro TNT. Whatever Rex and Entertainment, you can find me at whateverentertainment.com. That's WHATEVA, the way it's spelled here. Entertainment spelled out.com. Or whateverindustries.com, and you get my whole thing, and you can book your limos and everything. You can find everything there. Music, you can sample the music, purchase the music. You can do everything there, or you can stream it on any platform, your favorite music store. Follow me, IG TNT 1_2_3.
He
And there it
literally
is.
has it all. Literally, the music for days. He got the limos, whatever it is, party buses. He got it.
Yeah. Any aspect of this entertainment.
I like that. Because sometimes you need that. You got to be well rounded.
Yeah, it got to be.
Yeah.
Anything come to town, I get a part of. Whether I'm actually doing the performance, providing the sound, because I got portable stages and sound equipment and all that. So either I'm the sound man, or either we performing, or either we DJing, or either I'm providing the transportation. And sometimes we do it all, the whole package.
One-stop shop.
That's it.
Great guest today. So we're going to go ahead and cut into a quick commercial. When we come back, we're going to introduce our next guest. Dope interview. Learned a lot. We do some great things. Like a lot of great. So I see why Trish